for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And it's 7-0 Buffalo. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they...
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. Now he's free to midfield. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
But they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Cook up the gut. Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. They'll run with Hall. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, 72 yards. And the Jets have cut it back within a score.
Yeah, they would have been happy with a first down, but this is even better. Once he's past the marker, it's cream cheese from there, and he bumps it to the outside, and it's just going to run away from defenders on his way toward the pylon.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
On the give, this is Harris to the 43, 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 7.
I can't hike the ball, man.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Here's Allen. Buying time to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills.
That's ridiculous. You don't feed them kids. What?
Off play action. Allen. And not enough.
I'm not getting ice cream right now.
He's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Hardman on the return. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
Yeah.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. In motion right is Wilson. To throw, it's Rodgers. Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
got some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. In motion right, that's Wilson. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. Oh, he stays up. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Now he's loose at the 40. They tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Coming right, this is Cook on the toss play. And not much, maybe a yard down to the 23.
No doubt about it, a really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter, 14-7. From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Throwing now is Allen. And his throw is incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. This is caught. It's Hardy. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Oh, I found out you can talk to women on group
They'll run with Cook.
They can talk to women on group
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Give it to her!
That's impossible.
As he'll talk things
Okay, you gotta wait. Hold on.
Coming 2nd down play.
The girl just told him he was reaching out to me on GroupMe. What? Get out of here.
They try again with Cook.
Go downstairs.
And he'll find
Now.
his way down inside the 10
Go
to the
downstairs
9-yard
and find something to
line.
do.
The Jets
Goodbye.
can use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts.
Go, don't come back up
To the
here.
sideline and talk over what to do next.
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but-
I know. No.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Allen now looks to throw. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt.
And there he goes, right side. Mecole Hardman. He's inside the 20. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Jets. Now Zuerlein on to add the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would want to
I don't see how. Okay.
before heading to the locker room.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay, man.
Just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Allen. On the slant, he's got Davis. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. In motion goes the tight end.
Look you up. Yeah, give me a minute, Austin.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And he's got his target, Harris. Room to maneuver at the 35. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll try the middle with Cook. Shoves him aside, and he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. The kick by Bass is good, and they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take, punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Can we play the Jill one?
Okay.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
controller's dead.
Okay, I got a charger. Well, hook it up to your game. You got the controller now. Hook it up.
Back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Ed Oliver, what an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Okay, Austin, stop calling. What do you need?
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on third and long. Now Rodgers. On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in, first down. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. On first and 10, it's Hall. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Hall again on second down. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Rodgers going to throw. And he's got him in, Corey Davis. And he is going to have a Jets first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw it.
Stop, man. Y'all stop. Y'all stop.
There. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. It's been a struggle for him accruing yards in this game passing the football. So there he said, hey, I'm going to try to chuck it deep, but another incompletion.
Has to be a little bit frustrating because of what you just described. It's been a struggle for him here in the second half, hoping for one big shot to get him out of the doldrums.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. And again, it's Rodgers. Able to find Lazard. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 20-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
This pass out wide to Hall. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. On second down, a run with Hall. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, here's Hall. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Now it's Rodgers. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
In motion right, that's Hardman. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain, it's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Stop, 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 stop.
In motion left, Hardman.
Stop, get out, get out.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. How about the defensive stand here for 1st and goal? 3 straight incompletion.
Yeah, I think people are wondering why didn't they try and run it at least once in there. But once the first incompletion happened, it's almost like they were committed to throwing the ball from then on out.
Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And that cuts the lead down to just 3, 20-17. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
Stop, stop, stop.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They start the drive with Cook. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 77 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Taken down at the 42. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it winds us down to the end of the 3rd quarter. Second down at 6 now from the 42. From the gun, it's Allen. on. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Allen now on first down, rolling to his right. And it's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. The turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
On second down, Cook. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Bills on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Completes it to the tight end, Knox. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 36. 12 yards on third down as the drive rolls on. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. The middle, it's Cook. And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, 36 yards. And the Bills are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
Stop being too loud. You gotta go downstairs. Stop.
Index,
come up, sit right here. Put it over here instead. Be quiet.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it.
Be quiet, Lennox.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on second down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
There's a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's thrown a few interceptions so far. That time he said, I'm making sure nobody catches this one.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. On play action, it's Rodgers. And that will be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down?
Wait.
Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed.
Just go down. Just listen.
Unable to find an open hole to
Wait,
complete
mom, the baby's asleep. Don't talk again. Go downstairs. He can follow you. I'm going to take you outside, Austin. Yeah, just go downstairs. I'm going to follow you. We can take it outside, okay?
All right, they're going to
just listen to Daddy. Just listen to your daddy.
Now Rodgers got to have this one. He has a man. It's complete to Wilson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
Yeah, you don't listen. So we told you to go outside. You did say you ain't going on a walk either. You fucked that up.
Do you read your messages?
No, baby, I couldn't. To
Action.
be honest with you.
Rodgers.
Keep it
They'll
up.
buy some time right. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. And now they're in the hurry up. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining.
No, I don't want to talk. You should have did what you told you to do.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Rodgers now to throw. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And that's gonna be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
Left side, Cook. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Here's Cook again. And no luck at all to start this drive as they're going to drop him behind the line for a 2nd straight play. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. From midfield, here's Allen on the move to his left. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. That's caught by Diggs. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 33 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Rodgers now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at triple zeros. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know,
and my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. CD, this is the ideal situation in the fourth quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock, with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. So Allen's going to look to throw. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level. That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now a play fake. Rodgers escaping the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got it at the 15. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in
Well,
the end
also-
zone for the final play.
Yeah.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. Well, on the
Wait,
one
what?
side, you try to take
I said I'm done. Wait.
positive from this game.
Yeah.
Into the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last
You gotta keep
play.
touching me.
But
Stop
still,
tapping me.
all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From MetLife Stadium, good night, everybody.
Come on, you ready?